Vale, tengo que contar un par de cositas antes de seguir. Lo primero, he estado farmeando pasta. Mucha pasta. Creo que se puede notar. Y básicamente lo que he hecho ha sido... Bueno... Digamos que he hecho un poco de limpieza. Un poco. Bastante. Básicamente he saqueado todo lo saqueable en el puto mundo. Así que de momento... Vamos con lo que tenemos. Segundo, también subí de nivel accidentalmente, pero ya estaba a nada. Así que... venga. Pues yo básicamente... No, sí, ya está. Ya tengo todo lo que quiero más o menos. Si mal no me equivoco. Ataque potente, daño crítico. Ah, sí, está bien así. Vale. Tenemos puesta la misión esta. No, vamos a hacer la misión principal esta entonces. Un nivel más. Y podemos hacernos la armadura de maestro. Que eso siempre está nice. Que eso se sube en nada. Ay, joder, la nariz. Vale. ¡Hala! Buena imagen para empezar, ¿eh? Roach, que no te dé miedo, coño. Ay, perdón. Perdóneseme. Joder, venga. Árrele. Mírala.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Wait. That was your notice?
What notice?
The one posted by the 7 cats. Need a beau to accompany me to a friend's wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old nor none too young man owning at least one decent-looking frock.
No, that's
No
not.
es verdad que lo leímos junto al anuncio este.
Will you go with me or not?
Venga.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel.
Que no es una cita, que estoy prometido, coño.
So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks.
Le falta un poco definir ese incensario ahí.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries.
Sí, un jardinero sí que le falta, ¿eh? Debería... Eso, tenerlo preparado.
Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
No, sí, tranquila. Deja que el mago haga todo. Deja que el brujo se encargue de todo, claro.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Pues sí, joder. Alguien se ha gastado los dólares. Vale.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Not good.
Me cago en tu vida. ¿Para qué me pongo el escudo, imbécil? Oye, ¿y el esquivarte lo sabes o qué?
Come on, come closer. Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around.
Un momento, que he visto una pared rota por alguna parte. Ahí está. ¡Pum! ¡Oh! Gracias. No sé por qué huele a araña. No, si lo decía yo. Joder, chaval. Hostia, tú. No, me jodas. Hostia puta. Venga, dame otra hostia. Cuérame, venga. A tu puta casa. Vale, no hay nada más por aquí, ¿no? Ah, amigo. Vale, ahora sí, seguimos.
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are.
Amigo,
Now
ahí
for the ritual.
estamos.
Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Vale, pues vamos a esparcir incienso a tope. Empezamos por aquí.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Estamos de Semana Santa. Literal. Iemium Domine, dona eris requiem. Oh, ¿cómo que no he terminado de echar incienso por esa parte? Me cago en todo. Tío, que estoy echando incienso a diestro y siniestro. Ah, no, se refiere por abajo. Pues no, no robes a los muertos. Al menos aquí no, ¿eh? Aparte, que no lo necesitas ya eres jodidamente rico.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Estamos como en Mulan. Venga arriba, señores, arriba.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Vale, incienso echado. Qué ladino se está poniendo esto. Obviamente fuego verde.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Casquete.
Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Bueno, no a ti exactamente. Puedes
Name's
volverte.
Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honor it.
Venga, toda la familia.
What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Evereck's rise only for von Evereck blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
¿Qué parte de el hermano me enviado no entendéis, hijos de puta?
Kill him, von Evereck.
For Olgierd's blood.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bueno, al menos no son... Joder, chaval. ¿Podemos hablarlo?
You die here, flashbag!
Venga, el de martillo fuera. Otro menos. Otro menos. Otro menos. ¿Quieres morir 2 veces en una vida? Venga, a tomar por culo.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Everecks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Evereck, brother to Olgierd.
¡Ja!
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And grandmum too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
Ah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Ow.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and...
Creo que no has entendido otra vez, ¿eh?
What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you. You could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swine.
Tío, solamente pones excusas, cabrón.
I've a better idea.
Oh, no.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Estupendo. Como no podía ser. A falta de parásitos.
Wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt? What's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment.
Se dice por favor.
Definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
Mi cuerpo, mis reglas.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Venga, reglas establecidas. Volvemos al juego.
Sugar plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Venga.
say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everett, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour?
No.
For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love? No heartfelt admissions, confessions?
Never anything between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those gorgeous... Ooh. Never cherished those beautiful, nay, stunning... So, soft in the head or the loins?
Excuse me?
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Qué remedio, ¿no?
Keep your paws off her.
Creo que me estoy perdiendo diálogos, ¿eh?
This whole Witcher's life.
¿Pero por qué desapareces, cabrón?
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Bueno. Raudos pues a la boda. Al banquete de boda, perdón. Joder, puede ser un día más de mierda. Ah, eso es.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there.
Take it
Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Se fueron los subtítulos por culpa de estar yo montado en caballo. Sorry. A ver, pero aparte del puto inglés este antiguo, más o menos se entiende.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
This'll do wonderfully.
Oye, ni tan mal, ¿eh?
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Joder, me va a quitar la barba guay.
And we must be neat.
Cago en todo. Quítame el hígado ya de paso, me cago.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
No me tientes, ¿eh?
This way, my strawberry.
Madre mía. ¿Soy el único al que le chirria cuando Geralt sonríe? Cuando enseña demasiado diente.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the muck must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Mírenlo ahí.
Time to say hello.
Todo pollito.
Nice.
Once more, all the best in your new life. Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Joder, por un momento el mando dejó de responderme. A ver,
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
bueno, relájate.
Help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Bueno, voy a dejar las otras dos preguntas porque no quiero avergonzar a Shani.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Bueno, ni tan mal.
No, please, look at the fools falling over themselves to catch up.
A ver, ¿esto qué es?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honored. Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Muy bien.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Joder, cabrón. A ver, ¿se mueven o qué?
Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Muévete, muévete, muévete. Recto, recto, he dicho. Recto, negro. Joder. Recto.
Swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a sign.
Tira para adelante. Uno menos.
See that, Shani? One big pen.
Ándale. 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 Venga, eso es. Eso es. Easy peasy.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Just don't go hiding it.
Oh, hey.
Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
A tope.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
Está guapo el cerdo.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Juega limpia, niña. Juega limpia. Este es un clásico que siempre tiene que...
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah?
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our dad.
Bueno, relájense,
We'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Solamente estamos hablando.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself. Just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everek of cowardice.
Bueno.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Ah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Hostia puta, cómo ha escalado esto,
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherders.
Au.
Fit for your job.
Táctica secreta.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boor. And with a maiden watching.
Toma.
Had enough peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps.
Cómo corren.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
Es problema tuyo.
Mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
A mí no me metas en tus líos,
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question, and swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Si literalmente es mediodía.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age...
Eh,
Bring me my shoe! Quick now! It's getting shameful.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Perhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. Am I to dance now with one foot bared? 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
chaval, la has cagado.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out. Oh my.
Tranquilícense, Bueno, no te la saques ahora, joder.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Todo el mundo. ¡Ah! He enseñado el tobillo. Joder, era una bota buena, Cuidado.
My eyes are glued.
A ver. ¿Esta? ¿Sí? ¿O no? No, es un zapato perdido, simplemente. ¿Dónde estará esa zapatilla? Esa bota. No. No. ¿Voy a pescar todos los zapatos del lago o qué? Hostia, me voy a terminar ahogando, joder. Dame 3 segundos. Va a estar en la más profunda, ¿verdad? Bueno, yo no detecto más botas. Ni zapatillas, ni hostia. Si no detecto nada, es que ya está.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Por supuesto.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee.
Ooh.
That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
That kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
Oh, bailecito.
Faster, faster till we expire.
Joder, con los bailes regionales, ¿no? De hecho, si estamos jodiendo a todo el mundo. Literalmente estamos impidiendo que el resto de la gente baile. Ya está, que eso cansa, ¿eh?
And now, a
Eh.
special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shawnee.
Míralo ahí,
Musician,
con la coronita.
something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shawnee. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
A ver, no tiene mucha complicación el bailecito, tampoco te creas,
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do.
¡Hala!
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
¡Ey!
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Venga.
Don't be too hard on it. All in all, it was actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Sí, claro.
See this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shawnee. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Espera, aquí podríamos bailar la cumbia, ¿verdad? Aquí podríamos... ¡Mira, mira! ¡La cumbia! ¡La cumbia!
Show you how I cut a jig. Nimble as a
Tara, tara, ta, tara, 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 la cumbia. Gerardo de Riviera y el cumbión. Esto no se ve todos los días, ¿eh? Guardaos esta imagen en la retina, porque va a estar forever.
Why the way you move. What charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Chupito, a tope.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
Joder, ya voy tieso, en serio. Un chupito. Vamos a hablar con el señor Espejito. Espejo, espejito. ¿Quién es el más capullito?
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it, let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani.
Las otras dos viejas, pero qué cojones.
Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Joder. Cómo le está dejando en su sitio, ¿eh?
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Está hablando mucho de tiempo este señor, ¿eh?
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Vale, a ver, ¿qué más cosas tenemos?
Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. Now run along. Time won't wait.
Hay una cosa ahí arriba, pero no sé cómo se sube. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Por aquí fuera tiene que haber algo. Ah, mira por ahí. ¿Verdad? ¿Verdad?
There, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us skin.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
Ah, mira.
Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
Espera, tampoco te sientes así, tío.
What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Ah, se le ha cortado el rollo.
I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and, well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that.
A ver qué más queda.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going.
Bueno.
Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Bueno con la chavalita, ¿eh? Otra curda. Venga, para adentro.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Joder, todo el mundo me conoce. Es acojonante.
You an elf?
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scoop, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, and went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the fire lives down there.
Vamos a ver, ¿dónde estaba la caseta del perro? Aquí.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
A ver.
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This witcher work suits me swimmingly. A broken branch, as if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire, or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Oh.
A spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
Joder, chaval, ¿a dónde me está llevando el perro? Vale, subimos por aquí y... ahí está. Pues es un perrito de nada.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
¿Cómo no? Abusa de mis poderes, claro. Carta blanca.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
No veas. Chiquito hostión.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Of course. Bottoms up.
Venga, adentro.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest Cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
Mira, se lo puso.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off.
Joder, lo puso de hecho en 0,
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
¿Qué? ¡Coño! ¡Hala! Me ha metido una coz el cabrón. Otra coz, venga. Hijo de tu madre. Vale, ya está.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Venga, entonces.
The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Está bien.
Could have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
¿Por qué todos los niños tienen cara de 30añeros? Escupe el fuego ya, joder. No, el sonido parece... Joder. ¡Ah, no! Le está dando un ataque de epilepsia. ¡A 2! Ya está. Venga.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
I shall do him.
Oh, no, por favor. No me digas que tengo que jugar al Gwent.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Y una mierda.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Créeme que voy a perder porque no tengo cartas, ¿eh? Vamos a perder como un día de fiesta, ¿eh? Bueno, tenemos una carta espía. Bueno. Tienen las cartas desactualizadas. No están como... No están en la nueva versión actualizada del juego. O sea que antes tenían... ¿Esto qué? Vale, cubre niebla. Antes las cartas se actualizaron en la versión anterior y algunos aspectos se cambiaron. Por ejemplo, la carta esta tenía un aspecto distinto en la versión no remasterizada, ¿sabes? Pero aquí parece que mantenían el aspecto original. Qué curioso. Dos cartitas. Joder, chaval. Joder, vas a dejar de sacar cartas de estas. Bueno, voy a pasar turno. No creo que gane, ¿eh? Pero tampoco pasa nada. Joder, puedes tener más cartas espías. Ah, ya está, pasa turno y ganas tú. Carta espía, pim pam. Venga. Me cago en la puta. Joder. Que no pienso perder más tiempo, Saca una carta. Ah, no, perdió. Venga, vale. Bueno, ahora es sacar todas las cartas que más da. Esa es buena. ¿Osas? Otra carta espía. Venga. Nada, si estaba claro que iba a perder, Ni de coña lo alcanzaba ahora. Nah. Que voy con la baraja base, tío, que no puedo.
reach an arrangement?
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
No voy a darles toda la pasta.
Somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it. We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even. Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Y un cagán.
That? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap.
¡Hijo de la gran
A
puta!
man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everett's a man among men.
¿Cuánto es el 5% de un 44.000?
Long dead by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look,
¡Ay, Dios mío!
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
no. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
¿Cuánto me ha quitado? Me ha quitado 2000 monedas. Hijo de la gran puta. Puto fantasma de mierda. Puto fantasma de mierda. Y yo me cago en todo. 2000 monedas que se han ido por la mierda de gilipollas este, que tiene la boca más grande que una chancla. Me cago en todo, Dios. Hijo de tu puta madre. Hijo de su madre. Hijo de su madre. Es que no puede ser más cabrón. Mira, menos mal que está muerto, porque si no es que lo mataba en el juego. 2000 monedas. Me cago en todo.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Cago en todo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No, no, ahora que se joda. Bueno, pero en realidad soy yo. Hijo de la gran puta.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Esto es todo el resto de la partida cabreado con este señor.
Happy times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold gold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Pero cabrón, ¿vas a seguir robándome cosas? Hijo de tu puta madre. No, claro, ahí, ven ahí. Joder, chaval, y encima restriega la pluma. Es que es un hijo de la gran... Es un hijo de la gran puta.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Ahí está nuestra prueba de que la hermana se la ha pasado de puta madre.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came.
Cuidado que te lo dice el tío.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you!
Dios.
Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Hijo de puta.
Gods, what is this?
¿Cómo de poderoso el hijo de puta tiene que ser para que el tío sea capaz de torturar fantasmas? ¿Sabes? O sea, cuidado. Cuidado. Cuidado que este tío se las sabe todas.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Aquí es cuando le puedo tontear un poquito a Shani, pero... Somos amigos y tengo un trabajo que hacer. Estoy comprometido, ¿vale? A no ser... A no ser... No, estoy comprometido.
Should get back to Olgierd soon.
And like that, it's over. Huh. Here, I thought I might get some more time with you. Silly, wasn't it?
Wouldn't say that.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ay, no, coño. Que aún me quedaba esto. Sí, aquí está. Lee la entrada de Shani. Personajes. ¿Dónde está Shani? Ah, vale, están por alfabéticos, de puta madre. Sobre una compañía de Vladimir. El aroma de las servas. Ah, vale.
Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Bueno, vamos a animar a la chica, no vamos a hacer unos capullos. Tenías que robarte toda la rama. No podías coger un racimo nada más.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling fence board in hand.
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Lo dijo como, estamos en el siglo XIII, ni que fuéramos del siglo XI.
Look, brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
A ver. Podemos hacerla con derecho a roce. O podemos ser castos y seguir con Jennifer. Pero... A ver. Es Shani. Es Shani, la conozco, vale. La conozco y no es una cualquiera, vale.
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Oh, and changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Jennifer, no mires, por favor, ni escuches nada. Si estás en mi mente. Bueno, sepárense ya, ¿no?
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Y podemos salvarnos. Ya está, tienes un beso, ¿eh?
Love to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Seguimos siendo fieles, ¿eh? Lo importante.
Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Seguimos siendo fieles a Nuestra Señora, ¿eh? Solamente ha sido un beso. Somos nivel 34. ¡Oh! Armadura del gato. Nivel maestro. Nice. Yo qué sé, por ir poniendo cosas. Pero hombre que no vamos a hacerlo, ¿eh? Hombre que no. Mira, tenemos la armadura esta. La armadura, tenemos... esta cosa. Vale, a ver. Cosas importantes han pasado. Importantes cosas pasarán. Somos nivel 34 y ya podemos hacer armaduras de gran maestro. Objetivo: hacernos la armadura. Necesito un viaje rápido. ¿Dónde hay? Vale. Atravesando la casa. Venga, 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 venga. Papi quiere nuevo set. Nuevo nivel. Papá necesita un nuevo nivel de armadura. Ábrete, venga, 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 venga. Ahí vamos.
To deserve your company.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Y esta es de calidad. Magistrales. Bien. Joder, en serio. Placa de dimerita. Placa de dimerita. Buah. Eran 2, ¿no? Magistrales. Joder. Lingote de acero oscuro. Venga. Placas, minerales, lingotes. Acero oscuro, habíamos dicho, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Y los panties. Joder. Oh, ole.
Take care now.
Ahora sí estamos lustrosos. Ahora sí estamos lustrosos. Magistrales, magistrales, magistrales y magistrales. Vale. Debería ahora estar interesado en rellenar los huequecitos. Pero vamos primero a hacer las espadas. Y luego ya veremos lo que ocurre. Vamos para allá. Aunque realmente el tío este del mercader de Ophir, creo que podíamos hacernos también ahí las cosas. Pero bueno. Dios, qué bonita que es esta. Joder. Mola fleje. Bastante chida. Por fin las hombreras son hombreras decentes, no una cota de malla ahí al descubierto.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Vamos a ver. Osuna felina. Magistral. Bien. De golpe. Y la de plata. ¿Qué me pides? Vale, ya está comprada. Nos hemos gastado un pastizal, pero bueno.
So long.
Ole, pues ya tenemos el set completo. ¡Yuhu! Ole, 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 ole. Mira qué rechulones estamos. Joder, qué puto idioma arameo estaba hablando ese señor. Guardamos, 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 guardamos. Y esto en realidad es para vender, pero bueno. Esto también se guarda. Y ya. ¿Qué es esto? Piel de jabalí. Ah, bueno. Ah, bueno, Master. Vamos a ver. Ya que tenemos esto, ya que tenemos las piedras estas, vamos a ver si podemos aprovechar. A ver. Me gusta el 5% de envenenar. Desequilibrar. Causar hemorragia. Aturdir. Potencia de ataque. Intensidad de señal. ¿No tenemos uno de congelar? Aumento de adrenalina. No tenemos una de frío. En serio. Tenemos de causar hemorragia, envenenar, antiarmadura, ataque. Ah, aquí está. Congelar. Incineración. Desequilibrar. Aturdir. Y antiarmadura. Vale. Eso por una parte. Y luego de estas para la armadura tenemos una mierda. Entonces podemos... A ver. Envenenamos... Aquí. Incineramos y congelamos. Y en el otro, antiarmadura, aturdir. ¿Le ponemos aturdir a este? O desequilibrio. Aturdir y hemorragia. Vale. Y ahí estarían las piedras estas. Mierda, tiré estos pantalones que en realidad son una mierda. Pa' aquí. Oh, ahora tenemos la espada con runas. Perfecto. Vale, pues vamos a hacer un viaje rápido un momento arriba y vamos a comprar unas cuantas runas para la armadura.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
A ver. Joder, cuánto vale, me cago en la puta. Ay, señor. A ver, me voy a pillar... Pues que en realidad... No, a ver. Dos de estos. Dos de estos. Dos de estos. Y ahora te digo.
Thanks. So long.
Una aquí, otra aquí, otra aquí, otra aquí, otra aquí, otra aquí y me faltaría una.
The world's never...
Wouldn't mind.
Vamos a coger una de estas de pérdida de durabilidad. Ya está.
Thanks. So long.
Ala. Ahora, el peto al menos es industrible. Y ya estaría. Lo único, joder, me he dejado un poco los dineros ahí. No voy a volver a comprar glifos hasta que tenga la armadura que quiero. Que posiblemente... Cuando tenga la armadura del lobo, pues le ponga... Le pongo las cosas. Si es que no se me acaba la pasta. Porque joder, chaval. Pero bueno, esta ya está. Aquí. Vamos a decirle que hemos hecho la cosa. El trabajo ha sido cumplido. No, primero quiero mi barbita. Sí, venga. Que por suerte esta es la barbería del San Andreas. Que me crece el pelo. Míralo.
So long. What are they doing?
Wait. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Bersodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Bueno, tú deberías ponerte más nervioso que... Ya llevo uno de tus 3 deseos, ¿eh? No es por nada, pero... Para ser imposible lo he cumplido de puta madre. En fin.
You'll choke to death.